This is an Areca Nut Plate. So we've used this in many functions as a sustainable alternative to plastics or plastic plates. So I stress again that it's a sustainable alternative to plastic plates. So it is definitely something that is made from constituent elements. That means it will degrade, it will decompose. But it is going to take time for it to degrade or decompose, and it needs some time to it. So why is it not sustainable? If that's the question that we have to answer, it's very simple because it's still single use. There's going to be a lot of energy that is basically used for it to be created. So right from the uh, labor, the number of people that are working on it, and everything going into picture and coming to you and just using for half an hour and putting it on the waste management system from your house to different it has to again be aggregated and be put into decomposition unless you can use it again. So isto for a lot of energy that has gone into making it and a lot of energy that will be used to decompose it, a single use is not worth it. So that is the reason why it is not sustainable. And also since Bangalore, or Bangalore, that a place that I stay in, produces a lot of waste every day, even this is adding to the waste management problem. So the best waste management is to not create waste. So whenever you have functions at home, try and use steel cutlery. There are a few organizations that will lend you or rent you the steel cutlery. Use them and then give it back to them. So after you've cleaned them, so even at homes, these can be reused. These can be basically washed, dried, and in the sun, and basically consumed again or used again. If it is the same person that is using it, this could also be something that you could try. I am not going to watch for the hygienic factor here, but then you could also use it as a way to grow smaller plants. So you could basically fill this up with mud. If you can see here, so you can fill this up with mud and then basically put small microgreens or small spinaches that basically grow in the same thing. So you're basically extending the lifespan of the Areca nut, but individually speaking, over a function where you're basically saying, okay, Areca nut plates are biodegradable, we are being sustainable. That is not really the case. You're being better in terms of if you had used plastic, but then you're definitely not better in an overall perspective because you're still going to waste a lot of energy and a lot of resources for something that can be done single use. So use steel plates, so use something that can be multiple use, so it can be washed and used again. So in case you can also use these, and sometimes I've seen a lot of videos where these are also used to do paintings, do a lot more creative stuff. Please don't throw it away after one use. Try and use it for multiple uses, or try and use a single or a multiple use steel cutlery so that you reduce on the amount of waste that you're generating. Also in terms of maybe in terms of the amount of energy that goes into it in terms of the production. Um, yeah, so this I hope is a very interesting tidbit of information for you. So it is definitely biodegradable. It is definitely a sustainable alternative to a plastic plate. But then let's be honest. Plastic plates have made a very slow decline. So we've taken over this, and this too is not sustainable. So we can actually move out of this and move back to steel. So that way we are always going to be sustainable, hygienic, safe, and also ensure that we leave a better future for the kids that are our future. So our kids and grandkids. So until the next video, see you. Take care. Bye bye.